actually. But there should be now. That was OBS playing games with me. So my apologies for that. For those that are listening on the YouTube channel can now receive audio. Okay, any more stations with figure 3? Figure 3 in their call. Would I like to call in now, please? Okay, nothing heard. Let's move on to the 2s. Any stations with figure 2 in their call, including intermediate 2s. Do they wish to call in now, please?
2E0 CMS, calling from Midway. In and out this week, please, Graham, and confirm there is audio coming through on the YouTube stream now.
2 Echo 1 Golf Delta Foxtrot, Sean over in Derby, in and out, but we'll be listening. Thank you.
Hey, 2E0 CMS Colin, good afternoon. 2E1 GDF Sean, good afternoon. Sean, thanks for calling in, noting that you're both in and out. And thanks for the audio check on YouTube, Colin. So there we go. Okay, let's move down to the 1s. Any stations with figure 1 in their call? Would they like to call in now, please? Okay, nothing heard. Let's move down to the 0s. We'll start with the G0s with any regional identifier. Would they like to call in now, please?
Golf Whiskey 0, Juliet Lima X-Ray. Good afternoon, Graham. Name is Andy, RAYNET Pembrokeshire. No traffic today, so in and out, please. Over.
GW0JX, good afternoon, Andy. Noted you're in and out. And thanks for calling in this afternoon. Any other stations, any other G0 stations with any regional identifier would like to call in now, please? Okay, nothing heard. Let's move on to the M0s. Any stations, M0 stations, would they like to call in now, please?
This is Mike 0, Golf Uniform Yankee. Good afternoon. Just in and out for me, but we'll listen to the end. Mike 0, Golf Uniform Yankee. M0 JSI, East Suffolk. No traffic today, so in and out as well, please. But Happy New Year and prosperous New Year to you all. Mike 0, Mike Foster, Sierra Crew.
Okay, we have M0GY Guy, good afternoon. M0JSA Alan, good afternoon. And M0 MFS Drew, good afternoon. Noted Guy and Alan are in and out. I've actually missed one, M0, LOM Paul. Good afternoon to Paul, and I know you were in and out as well. Okay, I'm not sure how much of that last item you got. No, there we have M0GUY, M0GXA, M0MFS, M0LOM, and MI0MSO Philip. And note that Paul, Philip, and Alan and Guy are all in and out. Right, okay, so that is the M0s. Now, a call out for any international stations that may wish to call into the net.
Lima for 6 India Mike, Nemesans will be listening throughout, but in and out.
Good afternoon to you, Hans. No, you're in and out, and thanks for calling in this afternoon. So, just before we get to the church notices, is there any stations that have missed their check-in? Would they like to call in now?
Golf 1 Lima, Tango Kilo, name's Adrian, in and out.
G1 LTK Engine, good afternoon, and thanks for calling in this afternoon. Right, okay, that brings us to 18 stations in total on the net. Now for any church notices before we go around the group. Okay, so today's net is being live streamed by myself, Graham, G78, to YouTube. Past live streams and recordings are available by searching G78 Ham Radio on YouTube. The reconvened EGM and AGM took place this morning in Bristol, and although I wasn't there, I can report that all motions passed. That should mean no more issues with a quorum, should we ever try a truly hybrid meeting. Christmas and New Year hasn't been without its share of events. The flooding that has affected the southern half of the UK, courtesy of Storm Hank, has also been felt in northern France and Germany, with large areas now underwater. No activations have been reported to these events. 5 days ago, the Noto Peninsula in Japan suffered a 7.6 magnitude earthquake. There were initial calls on social media to keep emergency frequencies clear without actually specifying which ones. Usually in Japan they manage emergencies on 2 meters, 77 and 23,000. Sorry about that, radio timed out. Yeah, usually in Japan they manage emergencies on 2 meters, 70 and 23 seconds. But if there are any solid information, on HF in use, then it will be posted on www.iru-r1.org. Okay. now, is there any news from anyone else? And we'll go around the group. So we'll start with Phil, G8KLC from G4NRC.
G4NRC, G8KLC, returning. Good afternoon, Graham, and everybody else on the net. And of course, those that are listening, hope you enjoyed the Christmas and New Year breaks. And let's hope the following year remains quiet. Agreeing with the lack of involvement in the floods. We've had a lot of flood warnings here up in Lincolnshire. But so far we've not been involved. And looking at the plans, it's unlikely that we would be unless there's a complete comms failure. But I seem to have that really well under control. So I'm not going to bed with the phone on one side and the handheld on the other dressing table. HI. One of the advantages of being first is I get to answer questions that everybody else can answer. This week's very simple one. It's for Trevor 4KUJ. Is he going to be around for a phone call when the net finishes? Or is he charging off somewhere? And yeah, I think everything else I can probably find out locally. I'm just trying what business was on the AGM and EGM, and I can find those from the paperwork. It's nice to hear it's all passed. HI. G4NRC in the group, G8KLC Lincolnshire.
G8KLC, G4NRC. Yeah, thanks for that, Phil. And all noted on the flooding situation. Like you, we're not haven't experienced anything bad around here in our part of Cheshire. But like everywhere else, we've had an awful lot of rain over the past few weeks. I'll let Trevor answer your question when he comes up. He's going to be just after Mike. So round to Mike, G8EY from G4NRC.
G4NRC from G8EY. Good afternoon, Graham, and Happy New Year to you and everybody else on the net. Yeah, fairly chilly in this part of the world, only 3 centigrade, but at least it's not raining at the moment. Yeah, we did get contacted by the NRF for flooding on Friday onwards, so perhaps it's a good idea I didn't actually go to the AGM. Only just started getting the no longers coming through. Some bits of flooding where it normally floods, but nothing that's warranted a call out. That's the main thing. Otherwise, that's about it from Norfolk for the moment. Over.
G8EY, G4NRC. Yeah, okay, thanks, Mike. All noted on that, and it's again a good reminder to us all to keep those handhelds charged and power packs, etc., ready for deployment if needed. Okay, next is Trevor, G4KUJ, G4NRC.
Right, same time to log on. G4NRC, G4KUJ. Good afternoon, Graham and everybody else. Firstly, yes, Phil, I am available at the end of the net, so if you care to give my mobile a call, that will be absolutely fine. It'll be good to catch up with you and having chat for a wee while. Mike, G8EY, I've noted your various emails of note. I did say I was going to send you something, but you seem to have covered all the points that I got in mind, and if there are any, I'll
make them known in due course. So apart from that, on the radio front, my QO100 system dish suffered a little bit in the high winds last week, and my received signal is about 20 dB down, so the dish has moved very slightly. I'm still putting a reasonable signal through on 2.4 gigs, but the narrower beam width on 10 gigs has dropped the signal down, I think probably almost in the first null. So that's about it from me. Back to you, Graham. G4NRC, G4KEJ.
G4KEJ, G4NRC. Okay, Trevor, thanks for that. Sorry your dish suffered some damage in the wind. Right, okay, and next on the list is Ian, G3ZHX. Good afternoon, Ian, and thanks for pointing out the audio, lack of audio on YouTube, which has been rectified now. G3ZHX, G4NRC.
G4NRC and the group, G3ZHX. Good afternoon and Happy New Year to all. Yes, the audio is now fixed. Came back just as you said should. I guess we found what the problem was. I have no further traffic, so I'll say thank you for running the net, and I will now step out, listen through to the end of the net. G3ZHX.
G3 ZHX, G4NRC. Okay, Ian, thanks for that. And noted that you're going to drop out the next round. Right, with that, the last on the list is Drew, M0MFS from G4NRC. G4NRC, M0MFS. Yeah, not a lot to add really. I just did go to the AGM and literally just got back about 5 minutes before the net started. It's sort of a 110 mile each way for me. So, but yeah, as you've already said, all the business went through unopposed, and next AGM will be virtual as well as physical. One thing I don't know if you may or may not know is the next AGM is going to be in Northern Ireland on the 23rd of October. So whether I shall go to that one or make use of the virtual is a discussion I have to have with the wife. She quite fancies a weekend in Ireland, so we may actually go over. Other than that, it was nice to put some faces to call signs and names. I think there was around about 45 people at the AGM from most of the regions. Anyhow, thanks for running the net, and I'll submit it to final. Compliments for the season to everybody. Catch you next week from M0MFS. M0MFS, G4NRC. Right, okay, thanks for that, Drew. And I didn't know that the next AGM will be in Northern Ireland, which yeah, it's a place that I'd like to visit myself. So we'll make a point of going to that one. Plenty of time to plan. Okay, so noted you're also out on the next round. Just one point to note, Greg was going to do the net today, but unfortunately is not feeling too well, so that's why I'm stepped in at the last minute to take the net. So back to the top of the list, I believe. and background to Phil, G8KLC, G4NRC.
Yeah, sorry, you caught me on the hop from G8 County. Have you really been around on it much already? My. I've nothing further to add. And yeah, okay, Clive, I'll give you a ring straight after the next couple of miles a minute or so. And I think we said season's greetings and working, haven't we? G4NRC, G8 County, not paying attention.
G8KLC, G4NRC. Yeah, no problem, Phil. It was a quick round, really, today. So, all noted on that. Right, and for the second time round to Mike, G8EY, G4NRC.
G4NRC from G8EY. Yeah, thanks for running the great. Lost the point, power of speech. Thanks for running the net, Graham. Yeah, I've got nothing further to add. Let's hope this year's better than the last one. From G8EY.
G8EY, G4NRC. Yeah, okay, yeah, Mike, no problem at all. And last on the list, believe it or not, is Trevor, G4KUJ, G4NRC.
G4NRC and the group G4KUJ. Yeah, okay, all stations, all noted, and look forward to your call, Phil. Nothing further from this end, so I'll just thank you for running the net, Graham, and dropping in at the last moment. That's very good of you. So take care. I think I should be around next week, so that a lot can happen in a week. I think we may have some visitors, but tomorrow, next Sunday afternoon, but I can probably go away to join the net. So cheers for now. G4NRC, G4KUJ.
G4KUJ, G4NRC. Yeah, okay, Trevor, all noted on that one. And again, thanks for doing the log this afternoon. So really that brings us to the end of the net, quite a short net today. I just want to say, wish everybody on the net a Happy New Year and all the best for 2024. And as a few of you said, let's hope it's a better year this year. So there we go. Hope you all have a good Christmas. And now we're back to normal. Hopefully Greg will be back doing the net next week. Apologies for the audio issues. I was trying to read the script and do OBS at the same time, flicking over things, and forgot to click the or unmute the audio from the SDR. So apologies for that, and just leaves me to wish everybody 7-3 and look forward to speaking to you all next week. This is G4NRC closing down and reverting to my own call sign of Golf 7 November Echo Hotel. So thank you all for listening, and we'll catch you all next week.
G7 NES M0 MSO